Have you ever felt a wave of inexplicable anger, a chilling fear with no present cause, or profound sadness that seems older than your own bones? Have you watched destructive patterns, addiction, crippling anxiety, toxic relationships, financial ruin, replay like a broken record across generations of your family, whispering the terrifying question, is this curse in my blood? Will I pass this darkness on? Asterisk, that heavy, invisible chain you feel dragging behind you, linking you to ancestors whose names you might not even know, whose pain you never lived. That beloved soul is the silent echo of generational trauma. It's not just your battle, it's the accumulated weight of unresolved grief, unhealed wounds, and limiting beliefs passed down like a poison heirloom. The fear isn't just yours. It was your grandmother's white-knuckle grip on survival, your father's swallowed rage, the silent tears of a great-grandmother lost to history. It lives in the tension at family gatherings, the unspoken rules, the we just don't talk about that, and the haunting sense that no matter how hard you try, you're doomed to repeat the past. But hear this truth now, thundering through the veils of time and despair. This chain can be broken. This inherited pain can be transformed. And Archangel Michael, the mighty prince of the heavenly host, the divine warrior of light, stands ready, his blazing blue sword raised, not to fight your ancestors, but to sever the very cords that bind you to their unresolved suffering. This isn't about blaming the past. It's about reclaiming your sovereign future, your divine birthright of peace, and ending the cycle for generations yet unborn. Michael's message is clear. The legacy stops here. With you. Asterisk, he doesn't just offer comfort. He brings the cosmic dynamite to shatter those ancient prisons of the soul. Generational trauma operates like a hidden program running in the background of your family system, influencing behaviors, reactions, health, and even life choices without conscious awareness. It's the anxiety that flares when there's no immediate threat, a remnant of a forebear who lived in constant danger. It's the inability to trust abundance, stemming from ancestors who knew devastating lack. It's the explosive temper mirroring generations of suppressed injustice, or the chronic illness that seems to follow a particular lineage. Science now confirms what mystics have always known. Trauma can alter gene expression epigenetics, and these changes can be passed down. The pain isn't just remembered, it can be biologically embedded. This creates a profound spiritual burden, a karmic weight carried forward. You might feel inexplicably responsible for fixing past wrongs you didn't commit, or paralyzed by fears that originated lifetimes ago. It creates a subtle energetic field around your family lineage, often dense, heavy, and vibrating with unresolved fear, anger, shame, or grief. This field can feel like walking through invisible mud, constantly draining your vitality and dimming your inner light. It can manifest as repeating relationship failures, self-sabotage when success is near, chronic health issues resistant to treatment, or a pervasive feeling of being stuck or cursed. You sense a shadow over your family line, a pattern that feels bigger than any individual. It whispers lies. This is just who we are. You'll never escape it. Strength means enduring silently, just like they did. Stick is a battlefield where Archangel Michael strides forward, his presence a shockwave of pure, liberating truth. He comes not as a passive observer, but as the ultimate chain breaker. Michael's power in healing generational trauma is multifaceted and profound, rooted in his divine authority as heaven's protector and enforcer of God's will, which is always ultimate healing, freedom, and love. He wields a sword of blue flame, not as an instrument of destruction against people, but as the ultimate precision tool for severing energetic cords. Imagine these cords, thick, dark, sticky tendrils connecting you backwards through time to the original wounds in your lineage. The war trauma, the abandonment, the betrayal, the persecution, the unspeakable loss. These cords transmit the low-frequency energy to ancient pain directly into your own energy field and subconscious mind, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and even physical well-being. Michael's first act is to sever these cords with his blazing sword. Visualize it, a sweep of brilliant electric blue light, sharper than diamond, hotter than a star's core, cutting cleanly through those heavy draining connections to the unhealed aspects of your ancestors. This isn't severing love or healthy connection. It's severing the transmission line of pain, fear, and limitation. Feel the snap as the cord releases. Often there's an immediate physical sensation, a lightness in the chest, a release of tension in the shoulders or gut, a sudden deep breath you didn't know you were holding. It's the feeling of a crushing weight being lifted off your lineage. Accompanying this is a powerful energetic cleansing. Michael directs torrents of radiant, high-vibrational blue and white gold light down through your entire family line, like a divine pressure washer scouring the accumulated grime of centuries. This light penetrates the subtle energy bodies, yours and your ancestors, dissolving crystallized pockets of grief, shame, anger, and fear. Blueprint of your lineage. He doesn't erase the memory of events. He transmutes a charge, the debilitating emotional and energetic residue attached to them. Think of old film footage restored. The event is still visible, but the scratches, the static, the decaying color that distorted the image are cleared away, revealing the truth without the painful distortion. This light also acts as a shield, preventing these lower vibrations from reattaching or being passed forward to future generations. It establishes a new energetic foundation built on resilience, forgiveness, and wholeness. Michael's intervention goes beyond just cutting and cleansing. He facilitates profound soul-level reconciliation and release. He acts as a divine mediator between you and your ancestors in the spirit realm. Many ancestors, now free from their earthly limitations and perspectives, carry deep regret for the pain they caused or perpetuated, or sorrow for the burdens they unknowingly passed on. They are often yearning for resolution, for forgiveness, for the cycle to end. Michael creates a sacred space, a luminous courtroom of divine love, not human judgment. He gently brings forward those ancestors holding the core wounds of your lineage. In this space, bathed in Michael's unwavering light of truth and compassion, heartfelt communication becomes possible. You might not hear audible voices, but you may sense profound emotions, receive insights in meditation, dream vividly, or simply feel a deep inner knowing. Ancestors can express their remorse, their understanding gained in the afterlife, their love for you, and their fervent desire for your freedom. You're given the sacred opportunity, often for the first time, to speak your truth, the pain their unresolved issues caused you, the struggles you endured. This isn't about blame in a vicious sense. It's about acknowledging the impact and the presence of divine truth. Here, facilitated by Michael's immense power, forgiveness becomes possible on a level far deeper than the conscious mind. It's a forgiveness that flows both ways. You forgive them for the burdens passed down, and them through Michael's grace, receiving forgiveness for their earthly limitations and pain, often asking for yours. Michael then guides a powerful act of release, symbolically and energetically handing back the burdens, the vows of lack or suffering. We'll never have enough. Love always hurts. The inherited fears and angers that never belonged to you in the first place. You place them into Michael's radiant light, where they're instantly transmuted into pure healing energy. This release is visceral. It can feel like shedding a heavy, wet cloak you didn't know you were wearing. You reclaim the energy, the life force that was tied up in carrying that ancestral burden. This energy now becomes available for your life, your joy, your creative purpose. You step out of the shadow of the past and into the sovereignty of your present moment. You are no longer merely a consequence of your lineage. You become its liberator. Engaging with Archangel Michael for this deep healing requires conscious partnership. He honors your free will. Call upon him directly with intention and faith. Archangel Michael, mighty warrior of God's light, I call upon you now. I ask for your powerful intervention to heal the generational trauma within my family lineage. Cut every cord connecting me and my descendants to the pain, fear, limitation, and suffering of my ancestors. Sever these ties with your sword of blue flame. Flood my entire lineage, past, present, and future, with your purifying blue and white gold light. Cleanse and dissolve all dense energies, all unresolved grief, anger, shame, and fear. Shield us from reabsorbing these patterns. Bring forward any ancestors who need resolution or who hold keys to this healing. Facilitate forgiveness, understanding, and release between us in the light of divine truth. Help me to consciously release all burdens, vows, and limitations that are not mine to carry. Empower me as the chain breaker. I reclaim my sovereign energy and my divine right to peace, wholeness, and abundance. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for your swift, powerful, and compassionate action. Amen. So be it. Visualization is key. See those thick, dark cords. See Michael, magnificent and powerful, his sword a streak of blue fire, serving them cleanly. Feel the release. See the blinding light pouring down through generations, washing everything clean. Feel ancestors stepping into the light, expressions shifting from pain to peace. Feel yourself handing back heavy bundles into Michael's light. Pay attention to signs, increased dreams about family, past or present, sudden urges to research genealogy, unexpected feelings of peace or lightness, synchronicities involving the color blue or feathers, a sense of resolve or courage you didn't have before. Forgiveness work is crucial. Work consciously on forgiving ancestors and living relatives caught in the patterns. This isn't condoning hurtful actions. It's freeing yourself from the poison of resentment. Create new rituals. Light a blue candle dedicated to lineage healing. Write a letter to your ancestors expressing your feelings and your intention to break the cycle. Then burn it safely as a release. Speak affirmations. I release all burdens not mine to carry. I am the chain breaker. My lineage is healed through me. I walk in freedom and light. Acknowledge the gifts. Often the very struggles your ancestors endured forge resilience, empathy, or unique strengths that are your positive inheritance. Honor their journey while releasing their pain. Thank them for the life that led to you. Michael empowers you to transform the curse into a sacred inheritance of strength and wisdom. Becoming the chain breaker is your sacred act of courage and love. It liberates not just you, but your children, your grandchildren, and generations unseen. It heals backwards through time and forwards into the future. It alters the very fabric of your family destiny. Archangel Michael doesn't do this for you while you remain passive. He empowers you to stand in your divine authority and wield the light alongside him. He provides the sword, the shield, the light, and the celestial authority, but you take the stand. You declare the cycle over. You make the choice to release the poison and claim the medicine. The whispers of fear are replaced by a chorus of ancestral support. The heavy chain becomes a tapestry woven with threads of resilience, finely mended with gold. The curse reveals itself as a call to profound strength and compassion. Feel Michael beside you, his presence a pillar of unwavering strength and protection. Feel the weight lift, the light flood in, and the profound truth resonate through every cell of your being. The past pain does not own you. The cycle is broken. You are free. You are healed. You are the sovereign light of your lineage. Walk forward, chain breaker, into your destiny unbound. The legacy of trauma ends with your conscious choice. The legacy of liberation begins now. Archangel Michael has your back. Stand tall. Your freedom is your birthright. Claim it. The severing of those ancient cords is not the end, beloved warrior. It is the explosive beginning. Imagine standing on a vast, sun-drenched plain where heavy chains once bound you to a crumbling fortress of inherited pain. Michael's sword has struck true. The links lie shattered at your feet. But now, what? Do you simply stand amidst the wreckage, breathing the unfamiliar air of freedom, yet feeling strangely adrift? Do old phantom pains, echoes of the chains, make you flinch, waiting for the familiar weight to return? Or does a fierce, sacred determination ignite within you, whispering, asterisk, this ground is mine now? I will build something new here, something radiant, unburdened, and utterly holy. Asterisk, this is the critical juncture. Liberation is an event. Sovereignty is a daily practice. Archangel Michael, your eternal champion, does not abandon you on this new frontier. He stands beside you, not just as a liberator, but as your divine strategist, your protector of this hard-won peace, and the igniter of a legacy so brilliant it will illuminate your lineage for centuries to come. The inherited shadows are dispersed. Now, the unwavering light of your authentic self must rise, consciously cultivated and fiercely guarded. This is where you transition from the free to the truly sovereign chain breaker. An asterisk. The immediate aftermath of profound energetic surgery can feel disorienting, even unsettling. That heavy burden, though painful, was familiar. Its sudden absence can create a kind of energetic vertigo. You might experience moments of unexpected vulnerability, as if layers of psychic armor you didn't consciously know you wore had been dissolved. Emotions may surface with surprising intensity, not the old, inherited grief or rage, but your own authentic responses to life, perhaps long suppressed beneath the weight of ancestral patterns. This is not regression, it is sensitivity returning. Your spirit, no longer muffled by generations of dense energy, is tuning into the finer frequencies of your own soul and the world around you with newfound clarity. Archangel Michael's role here is paramount. He is your divine grounding cord. Visualize a pillar of intense, stable cobalt blue light descending from the heavens, anchoring deep into the crystalline core of the earth, passing directly through your being. This is Michael's grounding energy, stabilizing your newly liberated field, integrating the high-frequency light infusion and firmly establishing your presence here and now in your sovereign space. It counteracts any feeling of floating or disconnection, replacing it with a profound sense of being centered, solid, and immeasurably powerful within your own body and life. This grounding isn't about becoming dense again. It's about integrating celestial freedom into earthly existence. You are becoming a conduit for heaven's light to flow into the physical realm through your healed lineage. Feel Michael's hand on your shoulder, a steady, reassuring pressure. Stand firm, warrior. This lightness is your birthright. Breathe it in. Own this ground. Asterisk, with the primary cord severed and the lineage flooded with cleansing light, a crucial task emerges, fortifying the new energetic boundary. The old patterns, the familiar vibrations of lack, fear, or dysfunction that permeated your family system are like well-worn grooves. Energy naturally seeks the path of least resistance. Without conscious vigilance, there can be subtle gravitational pulls. From interactions with family members still entangled in the old patterns, from societal pressures, or even from your own momentarily slipping back into automatic pre-liberation responses. This is where Michael transforms from the sword-wielding liberator into the unbreachable shield guardian. His iconic shield, forged in the heart of divine truth, is your primary defense. Consciously call upon it daily, even hourly if needed. Asterisk. Archangel Michael, surround me, my home, my energy field, and my entire lineage past, present, and future with your mighty shield of sapphire light. Let it be impenetrable to all lower vibrations, all attempts to reattach old cords of pain, all echoes of ancestral fear, and any energy not aligned with my highest good and divine freedom. Let only love, light, truth, and blessings pass through. Fortify my sovereignty now. Asterisk visualize the shield as a shimmering, intelligent sphere of the deepest, most vibrant blue, constantly radiating high-frequency energy. It doesn't isolate you in coldness. It protects your sacred inner sanctuary, allowing your authentic, liberated self to blossom safely. This shield actively repels the hooks of the old patterns. When a relative speaks from a place of lack, when anxiety tries to whisper the old lies, when a situation triggers a phantom memory, feel the shield activate. It might manifest a sudden surge of calm, a clear no rising within you, or simply the awareness that the old vibration cannot touch your core. This is not hostility. It is sacred self-preservation and the active maintenance of your chain breaker vow. You are establishing a new energetic precedent for your bloodline. Simultaneously, Michael empowers you as the conscious creator of the new lineage frequency. Breaking the cycle is only half the miracle. Filling the space with light, love, abundance, health, and empowered joy is the glorious other half. You are no longer merely reacting to ancestral programming. You are actively broadcasting a new vibrational signature that will ripple backward through time, healing the past retroactively on an energetic level and forward into eternity, blessing future generations. This requires deliberate cultivation. Partner with Michael to anchor divine virtues into your lineage. Focus on qualities diametrically opposed to the core wounds you healed. If the wound was poverty consciousness, consciously anchor divine abundance and trust. If it was suppressed rage, anchor sacred boundaries and empowered expression. If it was chronic illness, anchor vitality and wholeness. If it was abandonment, anchor unconditional love and divine support. How? Through declaration, embodiment, and invocation. Stand tall, hand on heart, and declare aloud, with Michael beside you, asterisk, by the power of God and the authority granted me through Archangel Michael, I now anchor the divine frequency of abundance, trust, boundaries, health, love, etc., deep into the core of my being and throughout my entire family lineage. This is our new inheritance. This is our sovereign truth. So be it. Asterisk then, live it. Make choices aligned with abundance, even small ones. Speak your truth with kindness and firmness. Prioritize your health. Open your heart to love while maintaining healthy boundaries. Feel Michael amplifying your intention, turning your conscious choices into powerful energetic broadcasts that rewrite the lineage code. He helps you install new blessing templates, energetic blueprints for healthy relationships, financial flow, creative expression, and spiritual connection that replace the old templates of struggle and limitation. Visualize these templates luminous, intricate patterns of gold and blue light, being woven into the fabric of your lineage's energetic DNA by Michael himself. Every time you choose love over fear, abundance over scarcity, health over neglect, you reinforce these templates, making them the dominant inheritance for your descendants. The transformation within you inevitably becomes a beacon, attracting both blessings and challenges. Some family members may resonate deeply with the newfound lightness and peace emanating from you, perhaps awakening their own desire for freedom. Others, still heavily identified with the old pain and patterns, may react with confusion, resistance, or even hostility. Your peace becomes a mirror reflecting their own discomfort. This is a profound test of your sovereignty. Archangel Michael stands with you as your diplomat of divine light and unshakable resolve. He does not advocate for confrontation fueled by ego, but for loving, unyielding detachment. His guidance is clear. Hold your light. Maintain your boundaries. Radiate compassion, but do not absorb their pain or engage in their drama. You cannot break their chains for them. You can only show them the possibility by living your freedom. Michael helps you cultivate compassionate non-attachment. This means loving your family deeply from your sovereign center without needing them to change, understand, or approve of your liberation. It means refusing to be drawn into the old energetic dances, the guilt trips, the manipulations, the shared anxieties. When faced with resistance, silently call upon Michael. Surround this situation and all involved with your blue light of truth and peace. Shield me from absorbing any negativity. Help me respond only from love and clarity, not reaction. Hold the space for their highest good while protecting my sacred freedom. Visualize Michael stand between you and any draining energy, his shield deflecting the hooks, his presence radiating calm authority. You may be guided to speak words of kindness and firm truth, or you may be guided to lovingly withdraw and hold them in prayer. Trust Michael's discernment in the moment. Your unwavering stance in your own light, protected by Michael, is the most potent sermon you can preach. It demonstrates the reality of the freedom you've claimed and plants seeds of possibility in even the most resistant hearts. Finally, Archangel Michael calls you to step fully into your role as the luminous legacy builder. The chain breaker is not a solitary figure. They are the pivotal point upon which the destiny of a lineage turns. Your daily choices, your cultivated vibrations, your moments of courage and joy are actively crafting the spiritual, emotional, and even physical inheritance of your children, grandchildren, and generations unseen. Michael empowers you to speak blessings over your lineage. Make this a sacred practice. Place your hands over your womb or heart center, the seat of creation and lineage energy. Connect with the presence of your future descendants in spirit and declare with profound love and authority, amplified by Michael's power. To all my descendants, known and unknown, I bless you now. I break every chain of, name the old patterns, fear, lack, sickness, etc., that sought to bind you before your birth. I sever all ties to ancestral pain. I call forth upon you the full inheritance of divine love, abundant provision, vibrant health, unshakable peace, creative power, and spiritual wisdom. I decree you walk in your sovereign power, connected to Source, guided by angels, and free from all burdens of the past. You are blessed. You are loved. You are free. Archangel Michael, surround and protect my descendants always. Amen. Feel the power of this blessing, fueled by your own liberation and Michael's immense authority. flowing down the timeline like a river of liquid light, bathing future generations in its grace. Furthermore, Michael guides you to embody the archetype in your daily life. What does a sovereign, chain-breaking ancestor look like in the 21st century? They live with courage, making choices aligned with their soul, not fear. They establish healthy boundaries with love. They pursue their passions and purpose. They nurture their physical and spiritual well-being. They cultivate joy and gratitude. They forgive readily without forgetting lessons. They seek truth and stand for justice. They love fiercely and authentically. They know they are eternally supported by divine forces. This embodiment is your living legacy. Michael is not just clearing the past. He is actively co-creating with you a future where your lineage is renowned not for its wounds, but for its wisdom, its resilience, its light, and its profound contribution to the healing of the world. You are the sacred pivot point. Walk forward, chain breaker, chain healer, legacy builder, bathed in Michael's unwavering blue flame. Your sovereignty is the greatest gift you give to your ancestors and your descendants. It is complete. It is now. Stand firm in your light. The new legacy has begun. If this message resonated with your heart, don't keep the healing to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more divine guidance. Together, we rise. Together, we heal.